I don't know what you guys think of this image. For me, this has become one of my favorite pictures I've taken. Like, the more I look at it, the more I love it. And at first I was like, that's kind of cool. And then I kept looking at it. And I really, really like this image. It went straight into my comprehensive portfolio. There's so much story here. And it also like doesn't really feel like 2025. Like, this feels like it could be out of the 60s. It feels like it could be out of any time, just based off like what the people are wearing, let's say. And I like this, there's like two mothers, or I think one of them was a grandmother, and these two kids on the beach. But then you look at this very interesting driftwood tree kind of cutting the image in half and kind of separating these other kids that you can sort of see in this very small V opening on the left side. There's two kids left behind almost in a way, and separated, and it kind of gives it's not necessarily eerie, but there's like some sort of feeling behind it that's not a net negative. It just is like, hey, like, you have more people back there and they are kind of doing their own thing, and it's a family unit, and maybe they are two moms and they have like kids that are friends and they're trying to do their own things and trying to figure things out, but there's a family type feel in this image. And there's always somebody who's like one sibling or two siblings that are in the other room during dinner when you have guests over, or at the kids' table. And then there's the two kids that are like more like following mom around at every turn of the table, So I really like these different elements that different people can assign different feelings based on their own lives to the different kind of characters in this image. If we're talking about the color, it's like very it's not super vibrant. It's kind of flat-ish, and like the tree is barely out of focus, but the people are in good focus. That's kind of what I was going for in the moment. Like, I could have stopped it down and gotten just everything in focus, but that's not really what I wanted to get in this scene. This is just, to me, really fits into the style of images that I want to go for. Blown out skies with like isolated subjects and windows, and this tree is perfectly framing one side of the family and the other two kids that maybe are just running around and doing their own thing during Thanksgiving dinner, like whatever the story is behind there. And there's another group of people in the background, the very far edges as well, which is kind of cool. And you can see just kind of the landscape, and it's like a super unique beach, but it feels like it could be any day. It doesn't feel like it's that unique of a beach, even though it is, but you're just having a moment of family. I don't know. The tree creates such an interesting element to what really is kind of a family photo.